The content contained in this series and any written material associated with the series represent the opinions of Erica Cow. The content here is designed to support self-awareness and personal growth. It is for informational and educational purposes only and should not be interpreted as medical advice. In no way does listening, reading, emailing, or interacting on social media with this content establish a therapist-client relationship. If at any point during the practice you begin to feel overwhelmed, please pause the recording and take care of yourself. If you're experiencing significant emotional distress, I encourage you to seek support from a licensed mental health professional or another qualified healthcare provider. Welcome to the Relationship Within. I'm glad you're here. Find a comfortable position. You might choose to sit or lie down, whatever feels most supportive to you. If it feels comfortable, allow your eyes to gently close or simply soften your gaze, not focusing on anything in particular. There is no right or wrong way to practice mindfulness. The benefit is in the practice, not in doing it perfectly. This is simply an invitation to become aware. Take one slow, natural, intentional breath. Notice the support beneath you. Notice the space around you. And when you're ready, let's begin. Today's practice is an invitation to become curious about something that has been with you your entire life, your emotions. Many of us learn to judge our emotions before we ever learn to understand them. Some emotions feel welcome, others feel uncomfortable. Perhaps you learned that sadness should be hidden, that anger should be avoided, that fear meant weakness, or that joy wouldn't last. Whether those messages came from other people or from our own experiences, they often shape the way we relate to our emotional world. Today's practice isn't about changing how you feel. It's about learning to listen. Emotions aren't interruptions to our lives. They're part of being alive. Bring your attention to your breathing. Notice the gentle rhythm of each inhale and each exhale. There's nothing you need to change. There's nothing you need to fix. Simply allow yourself to arrive right here. Gently bring your awareness inward. Without searching for anything in particular, simply ask yourself, what am I feeling right now? There's no need to find the perfect answer. There is no perfect answer. You may notice an emotion immediately, or you may simply notice uncertainty. Either is welcome. If an emotion comes into awareness, see if you can simply name it. Perhaps it's calm. Perhaps it's sadness. Perhaps it's disappointment, contentment, loneliness, gratitude, anxiety, or something more difficult to describe. There's no right answer. Simply see what arrives. Notice what happens after you name an emotion. Does your mind immediately try to explain it? Judge it? Push it away? Hold on to it? Whatever happens, simply notice. Imagine that this emotion has come to sit beside you for a few moments. You don't have to invite it to stay forever. You don't have to ask it to leave. You don't have to agree with it. It doesn't have to make sense to you. Simply allow it to be here. Notice what it feels like to make room for your experience instead of immediately trying to change it. Now, very gently, become curious. If this emotion could speak, what might it want you to know? Not because every emotion tells the truth, but because every emotion tells us something about our experience. Perhaps it simply wants to tell you that something matters, something hurts, something feels uncertain. Or maybe it simply wants to be acknowledged. You don't have to figure it out. Just notice whatever comes. Sometimes we begin to believe that we are our emotions. We are not our emotions. We are human beings experiencing emotions. Notice the steady rhythm of each inhale and each exhale. Notice that your emotions may change, just as your thoughts change, just as each breath changes. Nothing stays exactly the same. As we bring this practice to a close, take one more slow, natural, intentional breath and exhale gently. Bring your awareness to the support beneath you and the space around you. Allow yourself to return to the present moment at your own pace. When you're ready, slowly open your eyes. Know that you can return to this place of connection with yourself at any time, wherever you are, whenever you need. As you move through the rest of your day, I invite you to notice the next emotion that arises. Before asking yourself, how do I make this go away? See if you can ask a different question. What might this emotion be inviting me to notice? You don't need to have the answer. The practice is simply making room for the question. Sometimes the moment we stop fighting our emotions, we begin to understand them. Even one moment of awareness is meaningful. Thank you for practicing with me today. Until next time, take care of the relationship within.